Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Open TTD here. I kind of was looking at the video after I uploaded it and kind of seemed that the icons were kind of small, so I apologize for that. But after, first couple of videos, it'll be like it was like that, and then now I've increased it so it is kind of user friendly. Of when you're watching the videos, you'll see kind of the names a little bit more clear, the amount of money that I have, and all the other icons and stations and stuff like that. So my apologies. I will have that fixed for the future when it comes to these videos coming up, and you'll be able to see the progress. So, with that being said, we just started a groundbreaking of connecting these two cities together, with buses going to each city and then buses within that city to help the city grow. Ratboro and Dannington. Dannington was roughly 1,000, and now it's 1,300. And Ratboro was like kind of the low, couple hundred, maybe it's a mid, like 500 or so, and now it's increased to 1,100. So them two have grown and started building around on the streets that I did build for them, since I have the game to not build cities on their own or build streets on their own as they grow. And we are using grain and livestock trucks here from this farm, and also a farm way up there, to bring to this factory, and then the goods from the factory that are in this station going to this city and that city. And then was kind of making a flat surface for the trains, which ended up going wrongly than I expected, and it drained our whole entire budget. And then I was putting signs out for, industries to not be built on where it's going, and I didn't realize that cost some money too, so that kind of drained with what we were increasing. But we were gaining profit overall, as our operating profit was in the negative, because you start somewhere and then you're in the negative as things are starting to get to the stations. Because when it first gets to that station, it kind of is like a queue, so to speak, that it starts and then it doesn't start until you come back around. So then it knows it's kind of, oh, hey, we have to activate, and we'll have livestock ready, grain ready, or passengers will be coming. And with also half of these bus stations, there's no catchment area when it comes to the grids. So, for example, we will, or that's not a good example. We'll go to the trains, because the trains are a good example when it comes to the grids. So, like for example, right now, if I were to place it right here, which I'm not going to place it on top of houses, if I were to place it right there, it has good catchment of getting this inner city, and it's able to accept passengers and mail, and it will supply passengers and mail. If I were to place it out here, it still accepts passengers and supplies it, but it won't be, that great, because there's no other station to connect to it. But if we go like out here, which is where I'm wanting to build it, it will accept and supply nothing, because there's nothing around it. So, and we're going to have to wait until we get a decent amount of money, because we're at $88. So we'll just kind of let it play through And also within these stations, there's no mail that is being sent back and forth. So maybe I will send those mail trucks to the depot and kind of lose them for right now, because of there's no mail being transported. So we will 60 bags of mail. Yeah, it's just we're losing money off of it. So we will send to depot. And this one, 60 bags of mail, we'll send this one to the depot as well. So they're both in different depots. So we will gain a little bit of money off of it, because we are not using them currently. So we will gain a little bit more. So we'll see within 3 minutes in the game of how much the operating profit will be because of losing those two vehicles that we were losing money on, going back and forth with no mail. And what is also interesting within this game is sometimes when you're doing like keyboard and mouse, you're so used to doing WASD because of maybe like if you play Call of Duty or any first person shooter games, that's the keybinds of what you use. But in this game, to move around, you're using the arrows, and then WASD are different shortcuts for different things. So it's just interesting sometimes when it comes to this game. And that's iron ore. So we technically could do iron ore to the steel mill and steel mill to the factory, and then the factory that will produce goods. Because that's kind of close. And what is this? Coal mine. Sweet. We could actually make it even easier and gain a little bit more money off of that too as well. So we'll kind of, I know I've mentioned on building this as quick as possible, but we see other industries that we can kind of use right now, and like this is very short, so we will try to use it up real quick, if that makes sense, because otherwise we may lose it within time frame. And then that can, even though I kind of put in, no, it's fine, because then I can do this, and then the keybind for that is control. I'll put this up, and now these two are the same thing. And I will be putting another vehicle depot down there and doing the same thing. Oh, I hit control on accident, and doing the same thing. So now, new vehicle. Hopefully this is more useful for you, with you seeing what I'm doing as well. So we will be doing the coal, and I kind of do what can bring the most coal, but yet also what is the most reliable for that too as well. Like 91 to bring 6, so 91 max reliability is pretty good. It has a life of 40 years and it's 13,000, and for running costs is 1900, so that's pretty darn good. So we will buy one using this arrow, and it gives us our kind of our little profit total right now. So it kind of went negative, but we are going to, because we're slowly paying off the loan as well as we're playing the game. So we're gonna go here and then also here. This one we're gonna go fully load and transfer. So we will have less vehicles that will be running, because I want to make sure I don't have the money for it. Okay, for right now. So there will just be 3. So that will kind of start that. We could also work on getting these 2 to have bus stations. Or like this whole section that have bus stations. I think for right now, for this vehicle, we'll just hit skip. That way it kind of run down. And then there we go. That way it's does it have any coal in it? It does. Okay. So it's not like it's dropping it off. So we'll see how much kind of profit did we make. So 160 for the little bit that it had. So that vehicle is going to be coming. We will clone it and bring another one. And then we'll see 74%, so that is a good amount of coal. And 300. So still good amount of money overall. So hopefully that kind of changes. Okay, so we're kind of now since we built that line, it's kind of taping out a little bit, but we will successfully hopefully grow, because these cities are kind of going back and forth. This was 1300, now it's 1200, so it's consistent, and this one has been growing up to now 1100, and so every 210 seconds it grows. So they'll build a new building, and then for this one it's every 96 seconds. So within 2-3 minutes the cities are growing, which is a good thing. So what I could do is capitalize on trying to build something here, because this will kind of be a staple city too, and get bus stations going to help it grow. But we will do that, and then it's okay, so it's going up, so that's a good thing. I just wanted to double check on that, Because if I'm doing something wrong, I'd rather fix it now than... Oh, that doesn't connect. Good. Okay. So then... There we go. There, that's connected, and then we'll connect that real quick. Okay. Don't have the money right now, so what we'll do, let's get a depot. So we'll have to do some landscaping. Okay. Alright. Hopefully they like us now. One right there. Okay, it's 300. Alright, so we'll just, okay, wait patiently. And then put one right there. But right now, vehicle, passengers, we'll just, so you don't want to do the 50, we'll just do the when it gets to that amount of money, we'll do the Regal bus and just do the cities for right now. I did connect them, but the main concern is just trying to keep growing the money, and we'll just do one bus per city, and we'll for sure know that it will get passengers, because this one accepts nothing, but this one does accept passengers, this one does, and this one for sure. So, and potentially we could just go on to this one, like this road here that we can grow into, and it can connect the dots to over here, so we kind of made the line that's usable, and that's the main line right there. Let's see, how is this doing profit wise? 30 crates, so 4,000, 5,000, and it made 6,300 last period. Okay. Alright. We're in the negative still a little bit, but we are doing alright. I just think overall each of the vehicles need to go finish list. And just send for maintenance. Yeah, we may not be making money for, a split second, but everybody needs to go for maintenance. Things just keep breaking down. Let's get a bus going. So, right there, right there, right there, and right there. Which one did it not get? Oh, the central one. We'll move to there. And you are all good to go. So you will, it holds one passenger, and then we'll do the same for here. Don't have the money yet. Now we do. So it will go here, 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 and here. You're good to go. There we go. Has 4 passengers. Makes its money. There we go. So now, town is not growing yet, but it will be as soon as it gets in a decent cycle. 210 seconds. Alright, okay, good. That is good. So, right now it's kind of not necessarily stalling on the train station, is we don't have the profits for it right now. And like I've mentioned, we could do a line here, going to here, using this as a main line, and bringing it to here, and then this is where the goods go, and it disperses throughout there. That's also a coal mine too, but it would just be too much bringing it over by vehicle, and I don't want to do it by train, unless if I were to like do the train, stop it here, and then some of the passengers are going, so now we're in the road vehicle. Okay. So now we're in the positive right now. There's my iron ore, there's coal. I just know coal in itself is a lot of money. You can even get this trilogy going, especially this 295. But it may be a town that we just like go through with the train. Go through here. But if there's a more cleaner avenue like right here, and then this would be like a bus stop that passengers go from this area to here and come back and get these in a catchment. That would be great, but I think what I may do is have it go down here, go through effing field, and then come through, and then it has these two big towns right here, and then just kind of either go around this way or go around this way, because with all these industries going around, so it'll be nice. And we have a lot of years. I can always change the scoring years. Right now it's at 2,500. So it's a lot of years that we have, and it's only 1951. And we started pretty good, getting 2 farms to this factory, and then with them producing the goods to the 2 cities. So it's not like we aren't making money, but we could also have this go to here and then bring it back, but it doesn't make kind of sense for that to happen. But we could also get this going to this, and then bring the steel to there, and then the steel, and then the goods go to the cities. So that's what we should do, and that's what we're gonna do. So I'll have it like that. I'll have it like that. And then we'll do one right here, right here, and one right there, and then we will do another road. Yeah, we're just gonna branch this out anyway. So like that. Have one right there. I'm gonna delete that. Gonna do some landscaping. Gonna do that. So don't need that. So the budget's kind of limited right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to delete that. There we go. And then we will put stations in. These kind of stations. Iron ore. Door control. Iron ore. Door control. Make sure we pick the woods one, because if we pick the transfer, then it's 3, and then that one's different. The reason why I'm doing that is because this side is getting the steel, or the iron ore, and this side is getting the steel and bringing it to the factory. So that's how that is working. So then we do that. And we do the Aparo mines, and we just have enough for one. We need a new vehicle. And we're bringing iron ore. So at this point, it don't matter on reliability, which is, this one is good, 91, but capacity is what I'm more concerned about. There we go. We're gonna hit Control 9. There's a transparency on that, so I see how that goes. I kind of had this where transparency was kind of like off, so I'm learning all these shortcuts too as well. All that jazz, and I kind of print them off for, cheat sheet. So 63%, meaning it's got 39, almost there. And then we'll kind of see how much money they're making. So it was 80 some odd money for these indications, and seeing how fast these are getting dropped off. And I may add another street and add another station to it, but seems like it's flowing pretty well. So 288 is a decent amount of money, but this is the first trip. It's completely full. It's got 61. No, I'll need a vehicle for 64. Okay. All right. Oh, shoot. All right, we made our money back. I hit control, and it goes to the same thing. So we need a new vehicle and steel. So this one would be 33. So the max is 33. 37. 795 with 26. 33. So just at this point, price wise. Okay, they're all kind of the same. Okay. Cargo capacity. So we do have enough from here. Click on that full. Then also go to here. Transfer. There we go. Okay, this now accepts passengers, so we're gonna get a little bit more money now. So I wonder if I have to add Another station. It doesn't seem like it's accepting iron ore right now. Otherwise, I will get... So, what I'm gonna do... Send it to the depot. And down. So I'm gaining a decent amount of money off of this. I'm kind of going up and down, but I'm also adding trucks and stuff, so... We are gonna try and sort this out. I'm gonna have to unpause it. Send it to the depot. Send it to the depot. So I'm gonna have to do this. That. Okay. So, why did I close that? I don't know. So, and then do this. Yes, I get that. Perfect. I get that. Those vehicles have invalid orders because I deleted. So station is there. Station there. Station there. Station there. So Oh, it stopped. Probably what I needed to do was make it the same station. But right now it accepts iron ore. There, we just need more vehicles. There we go. Okay, now it's loading up steel. Alright. There we go. That should help. We have fixed it. Oh, we're already into 1952. So, this episode will take 2 years as we've been fixing this up and got a little bit of our coal, started getting these bus routes going. And we will clone this vehicle right there, so that will keep it going. Then we'll also help branch off this city with its weird way that the streets are. Alright, so if that helps that grow. Oh, we're in the negative, so it's going to be a while. And we've kind of plateaued right now, going up, down, up, down, up, down. But we'll get more up with the amount of iron ore and steel we will be producing with that truck. So we have 91 tons of steel. Yeah, I want to make sure they're full loads. Then we'll also manage list, send for maintenance. Seems like every single vehicle is breaking down. seems to be increasing quite a bit. So credit goods. Goods. It's made 4,000. So I'm gonna go clone it. Now we have another one. Let's look at our profit. It's gone down a little bit, but for a while I won't be touching it, and it will be fine. But I think overall, as soon as the city grows out here, since it accepts nothing, that it will be fine. So we have 1,066 rows, station tiles 38. That's on the infrastructure part. So we have construction, decent amount, other new vehicles, loan interest, so 20,000 on the loan interest per period, I guess, that we're paying. And road vehicles, we're increasing here and there, so I think we were up 9,000. So but I think with these 50 passenger buses, I'm just gonna send to the depot and get rid of them for right now. There. And then we will clone that. Alright. Hopefully that's kind of helped, because with the 50 passengers, there's 50 passengers wasn't all fitting on it, so and with kind of what a jumpstart to everything is kind of get buses in bigger cities, or like cities like these, and start utilizing them, because it will grow the city. And obviously the more citizens within the city, the more people ride the bus, and the more people that ride the bus, the more money you make. So that's kind of, the chain, so to speak, of the economy within it. And that's why with the construction, I don't want it to build on its own and just it's kind of oh, so it is, using the coal. Okay, that's good. Or just like, I just adjust it there, but yeah, it's using it. So we can kind of do that to this city as well. We'll kind of do that. Kind of branch it out a little bit. Obviously, lose a little bit of money because I'm building out the roads. I mean, it was kind of stupid doing it like that, but can't really complain. Yeah, there's going to be some weirdness. It's a sandbox game, so it's not like everything is perfect. So you build it how you want it, and if that's how you want it, then great. But and have the bus stations. The authority does not allow you to do that. Why not? It's one way to allow your city to grow. If you don't want your city to grow, then that's a problem. There's that. More trees, I guess. They really don't like me because I added so much infrastructure. I guess to them that's a problem. That I went to the mines, was like, hey, I produce jobs for 4 trucks. That is an issue. Alright, there we go. Go there. Then we'll go there. That way 3 out of the 4 will need passengers. We're gonna go with the Regal bus. We're gonna select so we'll go Central, North, Central, there, North, and then the woods. 1, that sounds correct. We'll just build a little bit of road. That way it connects. And clone, control, that way it's shared orders. And there you go. 2 buses. 2 buses carries more people, more money, and voila. This town been growing? I think it has, slowly but surely. Obviously not the way that I want it to, but we are going to add another bus. Off it goes. This place is very poppin' then. So I will clone another vehicle. But I know what I'll do is new vehicle. I'll do it for this because it seems like a lot of people are within these two cities that east to here. And hopefully that brings a decent amount of money. And then it grows these two cities. And are now on a great track right now. Become positive. And so we've added quite a bit. We've added the power plant to give us a decent amount of money. We've added this steel run. Okay, so the steel is giving us a decent amount of money. So we went up 45 grand. Kinda look at we're all positive. Okay, so that's good. Which one is this one now? Grain are we pulling? 33. So we need vehicles for green then. I need less vehicles for livestock. Alright. Or I just have to make sure that they are full. We'll send that person. Send that one. Okay, that's a green vehicle. It's a livestock vehicle. Yes. We'll send that person. We are all set on that. We're in November. That's 70. So now we can start looking at. Eventually, we'll start expanding this. And kind of keeping this at a level. There we go. Well, I kind of spent a lot of money on that, but start branching out this city. We'll do that. It's out there, but with the 20,000 that we have. Streetcar. Ooh, a trolley. That's what that is. Okay. I was kind of confused for a second. I was like, streetcar. It's more like a trolley. So we'll do 7x7. We'll accept nothing for right now, but so we could kind of do. We can kind of go back here. Okay, so I don't have that yet. I do now. Alright, so 14 length. So we have a start. So this is our corner to where we need to go, and we can obviously, we could have like a bus stop and have that go down here, but you're getting towards the end of the year. So this is what it's gonna kind of be for the rest of the videos, is I kind of have it simulated as I'm playing instead of doing the whole pausing unless if I really need to pause. And hope I continue to become profit, and there we go. We are in 1953. So overall, to recap, we've added the steel. Even though I kind of keep, saying what we've done. So we've added the steel line right here. We've added these kind of bus lines in these cities down here. Also added a bus line in this city, kind of had them grow. Continue to optimize of what I need to do in this section here, whether it be less livestock, which is what I did, less livestock trucks, more grain trucks, because it was like a 5-to-1 ratio. Added the train, and eventually we'll start branching off into these cities, but I also need to think about now of how am I going to start this train line from this corner that we are going to have all the way to the other end. Now, this is kind of the staple ground of making the money that I've started with. So, throughout time, these cities are going to grow, and I'm going to venture out into these other sections and start doing what I'm doing here, finding what is close enough for it, and also finding those bus stops that I can add to certain train station stops for the train line throughout the challenge of one corner to the other. So it's gonna be very fun, maybe stressful, but I know as you're watching this and as I'm playing this, you may see other things that you prefer to have happen. Feel free to drop it in the comments, like the video, subscribe if you are new, as trying to strive to become the best YouTuber I can be, and have a good one.